Hi, and I hope you can hear me well because we've got builders outside that are making lots of noise. I wanted to tell you about episode number 82 of the 𝐒𝐨𝐻 podcast to give you some highlights from this episode. It was inspired by a talk which I had with a dear friend. She celebrated her 80th birthday a while ago. She's a wise, talented, intelligent woman, a woman that you'd feel privileged to be included in your circle of friends. She apologized for wearing a sleeveless top, like the one I'm wearing now. It's too hot, she said. I asked why she's apologizing, and she said she can't show her arms like that. She meant flabby arms. It made me sad. Women of this caliber need to hide something that has to do with their appearance because it's not up to the public standard. What is this standard anyway? I wanted to shout. Something that looks like a young arm is the standard? Is there any age limit or body appearance limit that women are allowed to show in public while hiding the rest? And who decides what this limit is? A panel of young people? Or maybe children? Or elders who feel that they need to apologize for looking their age? Society in its best is made of all ages, from babies to old people. Each one in its development stage is contributing to the whole. Everyone is needed. Every one of us is a color or a shade in a rainbow of human existence. You were young once, and then you grew into an adult, and after that you grew old, if you're lucky. Do you need to apologize for this? Do you need to cover it up? Do you need to be approved for the way you look? This phenomena of anti-aging, what is it about? Why are we trying to get rid of aging? Why are we fighting it? We want to age without aging. We want to age pretending we are still young. Why not embracing the process of aging? Like we embrace any other process. The process of growing up, the process of healing, the process of accomplishing various tasks, the process of graduating. Why can't we celebrate the process of getting older? Society will change their attitude towards old age if elders will change their attitude towards themselves. If elders will feel confident and comfortable in their own skin, with flabby arms, with saggy skin, with extra kilos that we acquire together with the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience. We don't have to apologize for this. We don't have to hide it. We don't have to cover up for it. And even if we can't celebrate, maybe celebrating it, it's a little bit too, wow, in your face. How about just accepting it? Acceptance is a good start. Maybe by accepting it, you will learn how to love it later or live in peace with this. It's all just about words. And you might call it the way you may call it. But I really would like to encourage everyone who is aging to remember that you have a very important role in this world. Doing only the modern things or the new things based on the now only might not be enough. We need all of us, the world needs all of us. And let's celebrate the way we turn up into our job, into our purpose, with sleeveless tops, with all colors of dresses, with all shapes of forms. Let's not apologize for the way we are. And especially, let's not apologize for what we feel we have lost. Because while we lost some things, we lost them in order to gain. So yes, we might see with our physical eyes less than before, or not as good as before, but we have developed our inner sight, our insight, our vision, our visionary eyes. We might not hear background noise, but we don't need to hear background noise because after all, it's in the background and it's noise. We might not hear as well as we heard before. But what we are hearing now is the voice of our own being, the voice of our heart, the voice of our soul, if you'd like to call it this way. So we don't have to apologize for asking, excuse me, what did you hear? What did you say? I did not hear. And also we don't have to apologize for forgetting. First of all, so many people forget. But when they're not in the older age, they don't feel embarrassed because nobody's going to call them senile or Alzheimer or whatever. So first of all, many people forget. Nowadays, we are over bombarded with information. There's no way we can remember as we remembered before. But even if we forget because of the age, we forget things which are less important. It's so interesting that they say that we forget the short memory. Really, what was yesterday maybe is less important than the ancestral knowledge that we carry, the ancestral wisdom that we carry. So getting old is not a crime. Getting old is not a disease, even though we might feel that our body is lagging behind sometimes. We can appreciate and celebrate the things that we can do now that we could not do before because we earned them. The ability to rest, to slow down, to go in our own pace, to take to heart less things, to not be so affected by judgment of people. So not the whole world loves us. No big deal. In this space, we can offer more love to ourselves. I love you, all of you. Be well. And if you want to hear more, listen to the Soloist podcast, episode number 82.